Okay, so this is Actively Catholic Theologian mini episode 2. This episode is really on human goodness. Why am I starting here? Because most Catholic books which talk about human life and human existence really want to start with our basic goodness. We are made in the image and likeness of God. There is something about the human person which is inherently good, we believe. Now, that does not mean that we have not been corrupted by original sin. We actually believe we have been. That's another part of our theology. But I think it's worthwhile to start these videos with a nod to the fact that human beings, all of them, are created good, are created in the image and likeness of God, and therefore have something about them that is wonderful, that is important, and that is worthy of love. And that's a lot of what I want to convey in these videos, the goodness of human beings. One of the reasons I talk so much about dialogue and listening and being aware of others is that human beings have this essential goodness about them. So they're worthy of your respect. Even the people you don't like are worthy of your respect and love. Their opinions matter, their views matter, their lives matter. So all lives matter, yes. Black lives matter, yes. Chinese lives matter. American lives matter. White lives matter. Hispanic lives matter. Latino lives matter. Latina lives matter. All of these things are true. Emphasizing one does not negate the others. All of them are true and all of them are important. So that's why I kind of want to start with this idea of human goodness, because I think it's something we don't always recognize. We have a tendency as a people, within our culture at least, to emphasize the important things about our particular subgroup and the things that we see them as having that the other groups don't. We're very tribal for a society that is so global. We have these different regions, different sports teams that we like and dislike, and when our sports team wins, maybe we do something we shouldn't, like riot. When they lose, maybe we riot, maybe we're angry. That's one example, but there are many possible examples that we could have and we could use. The point of all this, again, isn't these mistakes that we make or the sins that we commit. That'll be another video. But it's the fact that human beings essentially do have this core of goodness about them. We have this capability of loving one another, of understanding one another, of caring for our planet, of caring for those in need. And this is really where we shine, when we actually give of ourselves to help others. When we fail to do this, when we become about ourselves and the things that we want, when we look down on others and mock them, our friends often think we're funny and cool when we're cruel. But it doesn't really help anybody most of the time. Most of the time, it's far better to uplift people and to try to lead them in the right direction than it is to degrade them. I can't say I'm without fault here. I've done that. I'm not as good at it as other people because maybe I haven't done it quite as much, but I have done it and I still will do it from time to time. It's something I need to work on. It's something we all need to work on, I think. It's better if we can treat each other with respect and love and kindness and recognize the goodness about other people. It's a good first step. A lot of people don't recognize their own goodness. They have feelings of self-worth that are low. And that's unfortunate, because I think when people don't recognize their own inherent goodness, when they don't realize that they're made in the image and likeness of God, they're children of God, that God became man in Jesus Christ, and that this changes what it is in some ways to be human, allows us to have a potential relationship with God beyond what we would be capable of if it hadn't happened. When they don't see that or realize how special that is, how important that is, and what it means for the human race, that's unfortunate. And I think often bad things come when people don't have the right regard for themselves and for others. So this second mini video is about that. It's about recognizing human goodness as a kind of starting place. We will move into sin in the next video, which for some people will be what they want, because some people enjoy the dark side more than the light side. But I think goodness has to always be first and have priority. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. We're moving forward. Bye.